We all know that nationalist ideals prevalent in many modern nations of the world first began in France, which till the late 18th century used to be a region ruled by a monarchy, which event led to the outbreak of nationalism in France during this period. Yes, the concept of nationalism was first introduced here with the French Revolution in 1789. In this topic, we are going to discuss the ideals of the French Revolution. With this revolution, the biggest political change that France witnessed was the power of governance being allocated to the French people. Sounds interesting, isn't it? Yes, this was the time when statutory dominion or control was snatched from the monarchy, and the citizens started forming their own government. They started to take on the responsibility of leading the nation. The French revolutionaries were fighting for equal rights and collective unity from the beginning. So they wanted to implement certain norms, rules, and regulations that could help France emerge with a united and collective identity of communities inhabiting the same territory. To achieve this goal, they introduced the concepts of la patria, meaning the fatherland, and le citoyen, meaning the citizen. While strengthening nationalism across the board, France was given a complete makeover. The old royal flag was replaced with a new tricolor French flag. People collectively voted and elected the Estates General, now renamed the National Assembly, to encourage the common people and invite them to join the cause of nationalism. The revolutionaries had various hymns and poems composed. New memorials were created in the honor of the nationalist martyrs. Now everybody was to be treated equally. All citizens had the same laws that were monitored through a centralized administrative system. The age-old customs, duties, and dues were eliminated. People were discouraged from using their local dialects. In fact, they were expected to use a common language across the nation. Parisian French became the national common language. The dream of the revolutionaries was to put an end to dictatorships or autocracies across Europe. They wanted the scattered communities of Europe to be liberated to become nations. All these events in France encouraged other people across Europe. Students and other educated people set up Jacobin clubs. They ran several campaigns, which greatly helped the French armies while expanding into Holland, Belgium, Switzerland, and Italy in the 1790s. The French armies later introduced the concept of nationalism to various other countries during the Revolutionary Wars. Thus, it can be concluded by saying that nationalist ideals which developed in the late 18th century, France, led to the spread of nationalist spirit through much of Europe during the late 18th and 19th centuries.